Good morning, Goldenrod City. Welcome to week number 2 of NBBL Monotype. My name's adamew, the coach of your Goldenrod City Galeforce, and yeah, this week we're going to be taking on Coach Gunk and their team, the Mother of Moth. And ironically, not a mono bug team. They have mono psychic. It's stacked to the brim with scary threats such as Gallade and Iron Boulder to hit you physically, Latios and Deoxys-Speed to hit you specially, and Hoopa U to hit you in whatever way it wants to. Hatterene is there to discourage hazard stacking with magic bounce. Indeedee is there to set psychic terrain, and it can use like terrain extender to get extra turns, setting the stage for like expanding force on Hatterene and Deoxys-Speed. Jirachi and Mew are nice utility pieces. Swobro's a nice bulky wall that can use setup. And yeah, this team is generally very, very difficult for my team to take down, specifically because of the Gallade. Gallade can get sharpness boosted leaf blades, which is just way too hard for my team to switch into. But nevertheless, we're gonna try to. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. We're gonna try to switch into it and take this team on. So first things first, Greninja is very gratuitous on a game versus a Mono Psychic team. We have D-Pulse, Hydro, Water Shuriken, U-Turn. I have Water Shuriken there just for priority outside of Psychic Terrain. I have Choice Specs with Protein. Protein is there just to get some mind games going with type changing. I should have had Battle Bond this week, but I chose not to bring it. And Choice Specs is there to make sure Dark Pulse hits that much harder, because they can't really switch into it. Next up, we're bringing a 4 attacks, Ogerpon Wellspring, Cudgel, Knock, Power Whip, U-Turn, hits everything neutral super effectively. I have Max Speed, Speed Tile Latios, Greninja Speed, it outruns Latios since that's the fastest thing on the team that it can actually outrun. Ogerpon, pretty much designed to like break mid-game, pretty much. And yeah, I don't really have that much else to say. Araquanid is here as my Gallade answer. Leech Life Liquidation hits what I need it to. Sticky Web to slow things down like the Deoxys-Speed or the Iron Boulder. And then I have Mirror Coat there as just the last move because I didn't really want to run anything else. And Araquanid has solid special bulk, so I can with a Expanding Force or something and fire back with a Mirror Coat to Oko. Next up, we're bringing Aloe with AV, max HP, max def. This is a fairly straightforward set. Flip turn, liquidate, play rough, mirror coat. Mirror coat's there to, well, reflect back some special damage. Play rough is there to hit like stuff like Hoopa U and Latios harder. And then flip turn, liquidation as stats. Flip turn to pivot, liquidation for like, stabs. Next things next, we have Swampert Fizz set. Flip turn EQ knockoff stealth rock. This is just pretty standard stuff. This is designed to like come in on like Boulder and Rachi. And yeah, I don't really need to explain that much. Just fairly straightforward set. Get rocks up to break like sashes and everything. Get some chips over Ninja. Can secure Okos. Then we have Primarina, leftovers, CM, Draining Kiss, Moonblast. This is just a fairly standard setup set. I kind of toyed a lot with Primarina set, and I'm still not entirely confident in this set in this game. But this is what I ultimately landed on before the game. I have done absolutely no testing of this team, so yeah. But that is going to be the team for week number 2 of NBBL Monotype. I will catch you all in the battle. Peace. Okay, here we are in the game against Gunk, and I'm not really expecting much from this game because this team is very, very terrifying for me to stare down. And also, my hand is kind of a bit weird today, so I can't really type as fast. So, DOS, Gallade. That Gallade is the biggest threat. Indeedee is their Terra Captain. It'll be Terra Psychic, likely with Expanding Force. Hatterene, likely to bounce back Sticky Web. Araquanid will want to set up. Slowbro, that's a nice defensive piece. And Latios is just good to have versus a mono water team. So, no Iron Boulder, which means Greninja outruns pretty much everything not named the DOS. So I really, really like leading with Araquanid. They might think up of some anti-lead for it, but generally Araquanid is just hard for my opponent to deny, and the way I built it means it can probably take on the Gallade decently well. So, yeah. Alright, well, good luck out on the Gunk. There shouldn't be a world where they lose this game because I'm not doing too great, to be honest. But I anticipate one of two things for this. They might just go out into the Hatterene, or they might just stay in and taunt. Either way, they're going to try to deny sticky webs from going up on their side, because this is a very obvious webs lead. Which, I mean, I am a webs lead, but I'm not going to click the obvious move. So, alright. Switches, see if we nail the switch. I think we will. That looks to be the, yep, that's a hat. That is very much Fizdef. Okay. So Fizdef had a ring. Fizdef hatch. Could be Calm Mind with Expanding Force and Degleam. That wouldn't really surprise me. So, what is the best play? I think Aloe is just a solid play just to kind of pivot around on it. So, yeah. I could just go Aloe and pivot. It's alright into the other mons on their team. It can eat a hit from Gallade decently well. Side shot. See how much this does. Probably not going to do it. That does a lot more than I thought it would. So, which I know I'm like less invested in footstep. So, that damage feels like it suggested. Okay. Let me check. Side shot. That took me down to 379. So that did about 29%. So that was a higher roll. Okay, cool. But, at any rate, I think I just Terra Water and Flip Turn. I can get the health back later. So, and we can just keep chipping away at this thing. No, they click the fairy move or the psychic move. I mean, they have to know that I'm probably like AV or something. So, I'm low-key kind of like going Primarina here. Because, also one thing that they didn't bring, they did not bring the Hoopa. So, I low-key just kind of want to go Prima right now. They could just quit Calm Mind though. Yeah, they see him. Okay, they got me on that. But, let's see, Psyshock. That's just like, more than likely max. How much is it going to do to Marina just regularly? Plus 1. I was about to put plus 1 defense. That's about 47. I'd do about like 38 with my own. Which this is good for their Latios late game, because it might be a Scarf Lati. Pain Split. Okay, that's neat. Ish. Alright. Oh, coal mining again. Loki. I'm sorry that this commentary isn't really that engaging. I'm just like... I feel like I just kind of rushed into this game, honestly. Okay, no crit. We're at 169. 47, so if they high roll... Like, they have a roll to Oko me. I'm at +1, or +2 actually now. So we should be able to just trade with this. Which admittedly is a win in my book. I'll Moonblast just on the off chance I can get the special attack drop. If not, then Greninja can come in and we crit. That is my bad. That is my BFAM. Granted, depending on your investment, it was a roll for you to KO me anyways. You would have needed a Giga high roll if it's just max. And yeah, regardless at any rate, I think Gallade probably comes in here to revenge with like Leaf Blade. It's pretty hard for my team to switch into Gallade. But now that this thing's like out of the way, yeah. Trying to think about how this would have went without that crit, because like I still think I would have been fine. Because yeah, I think they would have needed a really, really high roll to be able to kill me. Primarina still has value to switch into the Latios, and just as like a sack for later, I can also set up on the Slowbro and potentially hit it with like, you know, moves. Okay. Actually, should I overthink? I mean, they're forced to attack here. How much is a Gallade doing? Scarf Gallade with Psycho Cut actually won't kill me. They have to quick Leaf Blade. I'll quick Draining Kiss. They will Leaf Blade. Okay, that's fine. I still have Aloe to deal with the other. Go into Gourd. And then we can get webs up for Ninja. This is a more physically defensive Araquanid, so I should be able to eat a hit or two. I hope. Granted, I think this thing can quake Stone Edge, or maybe Rock Slide, but it's not going to be a stab move, and it's not going to be boosted by Sharpness. So, that'll be something to keep in mind. I could have easily had this thing come in on the... or from the Primarina. Actually, no, I couldn't have. Because I think Leaf Blade into Psycho Cut would have killed. So, I think I made the right play. This is just a mess of a game already. Losing the hat early sucks for him. But then again, it would have been at low health. Okay, they get a revenge crit. That's fair. That is entirely fair. So, let's see. That's going to be doing 40. So, I'll lose Araquanid here at whatever, or at any rate. And we know this thing isn't Choice Scarf. So, that's pretty solid to know. We know this thing's not Scarf, and we slowed the rest of their team down with no way, and they have no way to remove hazards anymore. So, I think this is largely positive, despite losing my Blade answer. I think I would have 2-hit KO'd me anyways, because I definitely was in range of that. But at any rate, I think we go into Cassandra now, and we just quick moves. We're a 4 attack set, so we are going to be doing damage. So, I mean, knockoff's just free. So, let's see what wants to come in first. Then I have Greninja in there to exert more pressure in the late game, but just gotta be wary of some cold berries, so that's why I'm quick and not. So, yeah. Which is goes into Slowbro. Thankfully, it's not a Galarian Slowbro. Actually, it would have screened if it was going to be a Galarian Slowbro. So another Helmet line. I anticipate them going to be going out into Latios. We hit the Power Whip. Kill this. Excellent. Okay, so Latios has to come in now. No other play makes sense. Jack a Womamola into a Specs Latios. We should be able to live the hit. Yep, there's Lottie. So, Aloe is at 468. Wait, if they have Psyshock though, this might get interesting if they have Psyshock, which they probably do. Spec Psyshock does 51. I mean, with Overwhelm, they have to quit Draco to kill me. Wait, they have to quit Draco to kill me. So, yeah, that informs my decision. They gotta quit Draco to kill. At any rate. Because Ogerpon is at 251. 83. Psyshock is actually a roll. LO is my gut feeling play. They could read that, which case well done. But yeah, I can't really risk it because yeah, Draco doesn't want to be Specs damage. So okay. I can what turn? Get that Terra Water Foot turn off. Alright, let's see that Psychic Terrain. Let's see if this thing is... Well, we know it's not Boot, so it could be Terrain Extender. But this is gonna hurt this thing quite a bit. Oh man. So, I got one crit, they got one crit, I got another crit. This is just a really bad game. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay. The big point of detail, they have terrain up now. They have terrain up, which is intriguing. Okay, so Latios is their only, like, other play. I'm just gonna depulse, because it's a pretty easy play to make, I think. It's safe, which I like. And Gallade could have agility, which could be something to look out for. More into Gallade. We're gonna sack something. Wait, set up sweeper. Oh, that's Gallade. Okay. I know it's not boots. Could be AV, maybe. Okay, that is AV Gallade. Good brain. Very good brain. Okay, so with AV Gallade, I have to sack Swampert. Gotta sack Swampert, get in overtime. To quick knock off a... maybe? Well, get that in... What would be my Latios put in? Because I am running out of stats here. Latios Gallade does kind of destroy me. I wish I went with a physical ninja this week. I don't have enough stacks, but let me see. So Alomomola can eat a leaf blade at this range. Like, obviously it hurt, but okay, let me check the status. Terrain ends apparently in 2 turns, so let's see, what do I need? Because Greninja should just be able to beat the rest of the team minus the Gallade now, because we know Gallade is AV. Alright. I will flip turn as my next move that will quickly play and kill. So, okay. I think for this move, I'm going to go into Overpine. Quick U-turn. Well, this is a tough move. Okay. This is difficult. I think Aloe might be safer. Because, okay, so Aloe is at 506. So, like, we guarantee with the hit. We guarantee with the hit, and we can come in and get Regenerator health for free. Okay, so pretty much I just need to, like, I can set Greninja up to win this game, honestly. I think I'm just quick, well, actually, yeah, I just quick Flare Up, actually. Because I can pretty severely dent this. They'll switch. And I go into the Latios. Okay. Terrain disappears. So Latios into this. I think this is pretty clearly not Specs. It could be Scarf then. I can safely U-turn more than likely. Or flip turn, sorry. Recover. Okay. So this is a bulkier Latios set. Means I don't think they have max special attack, and they're not Specs. I also don't know what item this thing is. So if it's bulkier, I don't know if Greninja would be able to kill, actually. Okay. I feel solid going Cassandra U-turning. Because, like, I can just get free momentum. Yeah, I'll go Cassandra here. Either that or I just not. But I think with the other coming in... Actually, if I'm that confident in DD's gonna come in, why not just... Yeah. I mean, Knock would kill it anyways. I can just... Yep. That's why I didn't go Grin. Because I had a feeling this was going to be colder. Draco Mist doesn't really matter too terribly much. I mean, it matters obviously because, like... This is such a messy game, Gunk. I'm sorry, friend. This is such a messy game. Like, I think we can both agree bad game. Oh, man, that sucks. Now Greninja can click just water moves now. I still need Chip on the Lade to win. Well, actually, no. I can't click water moves. Greninja can click dark moves. I just need Chip. Okay. Well, I'll just knock off. See what this thing is. Okay. So it does outrun me. Intriguing. Okay. So let's see. Deoxys-Speed. Okay. So, even if they're timid max, they can't outrun Grin. And let me take a look at how much they're going to do into a Womomoa with the way specs expanding force. So I think I might just click U-turn. Expanding force. Okay, inside terrain, they do about 50. On a U-turn. Yep. Because it felt like the wave was coming. Oh. To go into this thing. Interesting. Okay, we do pick up the kill. Which means I have to go Aloe. Like, I have to go Aloe. Obviously. I am at full health, so... Okay. So it's gonna come down to this. This is what it's gonna come down to. Now, if I remember correctly, DOS can get T-Ball, so I gotta be very wary of that. So, Energy Ball and T-Ball. Okay. Let me check Energy Ball, because that'll be about the same power. Energy Ball does not do more than Expanding Force, but they might feel inclined to quick it. So they do go out into this. So how much damage do I need? Okay. So this thing's probably at about like 70-ish. I'll say like 80 worst case. Gallade. Because I also don't know what their item is on the other, so I have to play pretty conservative with this. Weak Blade's going to be doing about 75. Granted, it does have a high crit chance. So I gotta be very wary of that. But I think I might just have to quick play rough and then try to Dark Pulse for the win. I don't think I do enough though. Which kind of sucks. That's what I gotta go for though. And I don't want to leave any regrets. I don't do enough. I think they win. I definitely don't do enough. Ah, man. Okay, so we don't do enough damage. And I think we're gonna lose unless they, like, Giga low roll. Which they haven't low rolled all game, so... Yeah, I think my only hope is... Okay, side terrain is gone. Let me check. And... I'm just gonna say this is like max AV. Because I think I might have to hit 2 hydro pumps to win this game. This is AV. That Dark Pulse damage was definitely a bit awkward. And I do anticipate... I mean, versus Deoxys-Speed, what do I gotta lock myself into to win here? If it's offensive, Hydro Pump does... I mean, Dark Pulse is just the better move. I have to quit Dark Pulse. I think it lives though. No? Okay. So it's all down to what the Dio is. If it's Colbur, I'll lose. If it's Sash, I'll lose. Because I anticipate this thing is going to be super powered. Okay. Oh, it's Scarf. Wait, what? This thing is Scarfed. They brought Scarf DOS to this game? For real? It's like... Okay. Let's see. -1 speed. Yeah, they brought Scarf DOS. Wow. Alright, so we lose. I don't have anything to add because I'm so freaking tired. That's a bad game on both ends. So, oh well, sorry I couldn't be better this week, I guess. I don't know. But I will see you all in week 3, I guess. Peace.